2026, the year the Avengers return. Earth's mightiest heroes, superheroes with their own stories, their own agendas coming together to save the world. Once again, with years upon years of setup, movies upon movies. Well, at least that's what used to happen. 18 movies before Infinity War, before Thanos erased half of all people. And maybe 1 or 2 movies somewhat setting up Doctor Doom. And supposedly Doomsday is going to be an even bigger event, this time with a bigger risk, a bigger cast, more story, and no time to tell it. Releasing in a time when Marvel has only just realized they have a problem and are only just trying to solve it. Quality over quantity. It's pretty hard to believe this will actually be good when last year there's only one Marvel release that I've been able to watch more than once. And that was Captain America Brave New World. It wasn't even that good. The 2 movies that were meant to be Marvel's rebirth, the Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four, were not it. You know, I actually fell asleep in Fantastic Four. It was quite boring, if you ask me. Back to Avengers Doomsday. We now have a massive team-up film with countless superheroes and teams with no setup. At least so far, almost no setup. Recently, I've been thinking about the hidden meaning behind the 4 recent teasers, the supposed rumored runtime of 3 hours and 45 minutes, and I believe there's a deeper meaning to all of this than we think. I don't believe they'll actually release a movie that long, although it's definitely needed with the amount of characters and story arcs they're going to explore. Think about Stranger Things Season 5 for a second. It's over 10 hours and still feels rushed. Now, this movie is going to have even more main characters and storylines, so how will they do this without creating a massive mess? Well, I believe they already have been. Imagine the 3 hours and 45 minutes is actually real, but the movie is 3 hours and the footage released throughout the year is 45 minutes. As in, throughout the year we could possibly be getting many short snippets which sets up different bits and pieces of the story, and the characters fills in the gaps, creates the threat, Doom, and gives us backstory to the movie. Is it 18 movies? No, but it's better than nothing. If you think about it, we've learned so much from only the 4 short snippets we have seen. The first one reintroduced Steve Rogers. He has a child, he has a new life, and he once again has to put on his Captain America suit. Clearly he knows that he will have to face some kind of world-destroying threat. Number 2, Thor. First, just pointing out that this short teaser was better than the whole of the last Thor movie. We know his daughter, Love, is sick. We know that he deems himself unworthy and he's calling for help. We know he no longer wants to fight. He's matured and he wants to live his life with his daughter in peace. But he must fight one last time, and he's asking for forgiveness and mercy upon his child. The original X-Men being part of this movie is risky. Nostalgia isn't what Marvel needs right now. It might draw people in for a short time, but it won't keep audiences staying. It won't make a good movie, and I believe Marvel now know this. Well, I hope they do. So to reintroduce the X-Men, they must be serving some kind of purpose. There's a reason that they are here once again. But their story has been messed up with all the time travel and rebooting, so they will need time to reintroduce the characters and the story that we are now following. Don't forget the part where new audiences will only really know Deadpool and Wolverine. In this short teaser, we know that Magneto and Professor X are once again going to team up. The School for Mutants is somehow still around, even though it's been destroyed many times before. And Cyclops in his comic-accurate suit is back, alive, and deadlier than ever, clearly suffering from some sort of loss. Look, there's a lot to follow up from this, but at least it's a start. And finally, the Wakandan, Atlantean, and Fantastic Four teaser. We know that they are facing a threat. It could be something as simple as the ocean has been drying out, and that's why we only see the Atlanteans in a dried out place. We know the Fantastic Four has made it to Earth 616, the main MCU Earth, and that they have met with the Wakandans. Previously, we also know this from the Thunderbolts end credit scene. And because of the Fantastic Four post-credits, we know that they're probably hunting down Doom as he stole Mr. Fantastic and Sue Storm's son. All this that we know is from around 4 minutes of footage. I don't believe any of this footage is actually in the movie. Imagine throughout the year we see another 40 minutes. A short on Steve Rogers, a short on Thor, and the X-Men, and every other important character that needs to be seen before the movie, even if it's just 30 minutes of footage. And that's the footage these teasers are actually from. We'll suddenly have an idea on the story and what all our main characters have been up to. We will see and know the threat. We will see Doom take something from every single one of them, and when Doomsday arrives, we will be put straight into the action, just like Avengers Infinity War, and hopefully we will be watching another masterpiece, not a mess. Look, if this theory actually does come true, it's unfortunate that we don't have 3 phases of good quality Marvel movies to set up what will supposedly be the biggest Marvel movie of all time, but at least they will have tried, and so far from what we've seen, they are doing it right. Each teaser has been exciting. I have faith, I have hope, but yeah, if it's anything like recent Marvel, it would just be a massive, expensive mess. They have 11 months to convince us, the audience, why we should go to the cinemas once again, why we should sit through another Marvel movie, and when the day comes, I want us all to come out of this movie saying, wow, that was something else. And if it is 3 hours of mess, that will be the end of Marvel. The movie will be the biggest flop of all time, and we can all safely say that Marvel peaked. That's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. please like and subscribe to support my channel. Let me know your thoughts on both the teasers and my theory in the comments down below. Have a great day.